Department Commander Mr. Watson, the representative of the National Commander-in-Chief, Mr. Ed Bennett, my good friend of many years, and Mr. Mayor of this beautiful city, Pattaya, and all my good friends around in this grand ballroom. Thank you very much for inviting me to come to greet you on behalf of my new boss, Admiral Dong Xianglong, the Minister or the Secretary in U.S. case, the Secretary of VA, the Minister of VA in Taiwan.
ผมเองส่วนตัวผมเองเนี่ยรู้สึกตื่นเต้นนะครับแล้วก็ยินดีมากเลยที่ได้ร่วมเป็นเกียรติในวันนี้ที่ว่าได้อยู่ร่วมกับทหารผ่านศึกซึ่งทำประโยชน์ให้กับประเทศชาติอย่างสูงสุดนะครับวันนี้ผมก็เป็นเกียรติกับชีวิตผมด้วยครับผม
And the Deputy Mayor feels very, very honored to be here today with you because he feels that he really appreciates what you have done for your country and all the countries. Mr. Benes, could you tell us a little bit history about the Veterans of Foreign Wars and the purpose of annual conventions?
The Veterans of Foreign Wars was formed in 1899 in the United States of America and has progressed. In over those 114 years, we've probably had more than 8 million members. And our total focus is to support the Constitution of the United States of America and give assistance and aid to the members of our armed forces who are currently serving, to the veterans who serve their country, their spouses, and their children. And we do that all through a program, through community service and educational processes regarding what our country is about. The Veterans of Foreign Wars in Thailand and throughout Southeast Asia have dedicated many, many of their earned dollars to help the people from the countries that they're situated in for many, many reasons. In the Philippines, there's a Veterans of Foreign Wars post that sponsors the medical application of at least 50 cleft palate children every year. And I think on this convention that we're at is done annually because the Pacific area is so large, especially here, and they come from thousands of miles. They bring forth resolutions to enhance our existence. We reunite ties with, as you met, Han Song, who is from the Veterans Affairs Commission from the Republic of China, Taiwan. And we have these relations throughout the world. So not only does the Veterans of Foreign Wars give to the communities in where located anywhere in the world, I think it's pretty nice that countries like Thailand are so receptive to the efforts that the Veterans of Foreign Wars put forth. And for that, I honestly say thank you.
I'm now standing with the Deputy Secretary General, Veterans Affairs Commission, Taiwan, Mr. Han Song. Hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
Thank you. Now, Mr. Han Song, what is the relationship between the Veterans of Foreign Wars, the United States of America, and Taiwan? And I'll hand the microphone to you.
Thank you very much. And it is my great honor to introduce the relationship of veterans between Taiwan, the Republic of China, and the veterans of the United States, and especially with the Veterans of Foreign Wars. Well, there is a saying that veterans speak language, no matter what country they are from. And in year 1954, we started our Veterans Affairs system, and we copied that from the United States. And the reason we need to establish the system is that taking care of the veterans is a very important step. I should say, not stop, it's a step to strengthening up our active service. Because when all the active soldiers, servicemen know that how good they will be taken care of after they retire, they will put all their efforts, they'll put all their hearts in serving their countries. And this is the idea that we learn from the United States. So from that year on, we continue our association with the veterans of foreign wars with their post in Taiwan. At that time, we are still at the conflict stage against communist Chinese military. And consequently, there were some injuries, some wounded, and we need medical help. And we are so appreciative that the American veterans, especially from the VFW, offered their blood drive donations to help with our injured soldiers and veterans. And from that year on, we have strengthened our relationship with the VFW. And in year 1990, we formally entered into brotherhood. By this brotherhood agreement, we formally exchange our visits every year, especially on the top levels. The national commander in chiefs and the national presidents of the VFW come to our country, and we go to the national conventions of the VFW national level conferences in the states. And besides that, we appreciated so much that the VFW passed resolutions every year in support of our country, the Republic of China in Taiwan, by urging the American government, especially the federal level, to sell us the defensive weapons so that we can have enough capability to defend ourselves. This is very important. Every country needs to have a defensive capability. Otherwise, their security, their safety will be threatened. So, for this case, we appreciate it very much for the past of resolutions in the past so many years that VFW has done for us. And again, we went to their conventions and we offered our experiences in helping our veterans. And we learned from the American systems of how to set up or to strengthen the functions that the government can help with the veterans. Because it's kind of encouraging that many of our American friends, when invited to pay a visit to our Veterans Affairs Commission, they give a comment that, oh, how they wish they would be a member of our veterans too, because we took very good care of veterans. And that's all because we are doing this based upon the philosophy that the Americans demonstrated us, that we need to serve those who serve the country.